Hey, welcome back everybody. Sign here again with another Additional Creatures 2 Creature Spotlight video, and today is our final creature from Additional Creatures 2 Wild Ark base mod, and that is the Torvosaurus. Now, up till recently, this creature was part of the Jurassic Park expansion mod, but seeing as that mod is now gone, some of the creatures are going to be ported over to the main mod. This is the first one to do so. So, Torvosaur. Yes, look at you. Torvosaurus is actually a relative of Allosaur back in the Triassic. And it was one of the biggest predators of the Jurassic when you get down to it. And nobody's really quite sure how closely related they were because, well, Corvo doesn't have as many fossils and whatnot. It could actually be another species of Allosaur. But you'll find these guys mountainous areas pretty much. On Aberration, you'll find them in the Wasteland, Extinction, or sorry, Aberration, Bioluminescent Chamber, Extinction, Wasteland. And then volcano areas of the rest of volcano mountain areas for the rest of the maps. They are unfortunately now very basic. Used to be with the Jurassic Park expansion, when they would spawn in, they would come in with a pack of allos, like how Utyrannus come in with Carnos. And that made them awesome. Now they just kind of spawn, they're just random lone predators running around. But instead of having the pack of allos now, they now have high tier venom, which is kind of cool. So, but they have a left click bite, right click roar. Actually, let's look at that from the front there, right? Oh, wrong button. They got kind of a cool roar when you get down to it. It's a shame about the saddle, though. Doesn't quite fit right around the head. And 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, I got up to 35 before I killed the shark. I believe it'll stack up to 10 times, so it would be 50 damage per tick. And see, how bad is the high tier venom? That's not a very common effect. So we're looking at... yeah, high tier venom is Brontoscorpio Chunkingosaurus now, which has been added since I did that spotlight. And so high tier venom affects creatures up to 900 drag weight, versus low tier, which only affects up to 550. And has a health drain effect of 1.5 hit points per second on top of the 5 damage per tick per tick per second of just straight out damage. The health drain completely bypasses armor. So definitely something to consider. That Venom will work on bosses, which is awesome. It won't work on a Titanosaur, though. But, you know, a pack of these guys going after a boss and, say, 10 of these guys hitting it 10 times, well, you know, that's, what, 50 times 10 per second? 500 damage per iteration. Yeah, it's, it could add up, really. Now, when you get down to it, mobility-wise, they're not particularly fast. Their walking speed is pretty running speed's not a whole lot better when you get down to it. They can cover ground, have a lot of stamina, so you can run a lot with these things, but kind of about it. The other downside is they have the same noise machine in their chest that the Concavinator has. So they are loud, and they don't do it quite as often. But it does get to be a bit much after a while. But I'm not sure what the creatures I've been spawning in for the spotlights lately, but they've come out with some really awesome colorations. And it makes it a lot easier to see the color regions too. But definitely an awesome looking creature. The high tier Venom is another great thing, you know, in their favor. They do a pretty decent amount of damage. Let's see. Base bite is 50 damage, which is honestly not bad. And they probably level up rather nicely on the 546, 78. So yeah, 30% per level. That's not bad at all when you get down to it. So they level up damage pretty quick as well. What level is your saddle anyway, buddy? You're level 75. Okay, so yeah, they're up there a ways, but I mean they're not high, end game, but they are. Well, what level is the Rex saddle again? 74. Okay, so yeah, they're close, but they're not quite Rex level yet. But I mean, they're definitely something you should consider taming. But thank you for coming out. I hope you enjoyed the spotlight. And until the next mod, signing out. Have fun.